Hello and welcome to the worship with Dr. Ford and the Second Missionary Baptist Church. Now get your iPad, your pen, and paper, and let's enjoy a great worship of God's matchless word. Bring into our life. Doesn't he know that we have plans? Isn't he aware of the future that I have? Doesn't he realize this is not the time for me to be putting up with this, you, them, and they? Why would he do it now? It's amazing how, though God has said, my ways are not your ways, we want him to explain. It's amazing, though God has said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, we want to have privilege to the mind of God. I mean, people that have fussed you, cussed you, cut you, hurt you, misuse you, abuse you, until you can pray that God would strengthen and encourage them, you're not going to be blessed. Didn't get much amen there, but the truth of the matter is, the reason that we don't get what God would have us to get, because we're misunderstanding the process. Oh, it's easy for us to say, bless them that curse you, do good. It's easy to say it. But you got to understand, Job was going through hell until he prayed for those that was giving him hell. I'm talking about your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your next door neighbor, them church folks. And I don't mean that you pray that God would get even with them, but that God would bless them. He said, let perseverance, let the tough time, let the hard time, let the rough roads finish his work. Let us do what it's supposed to do. Don't pray away your problems. Don't pray away your struggle. Don't pray away your difficulty. Say, Lord, give me the strength to overcome this. Give me what I need so I can be strong through this. Do what you do with me and show me what you would have me to do. Because you can pray away your problems on Monday, they'll be back on Tuesday. You can pray away your problems on Wednesday, they'll be back on Thursday. You can pray away your problems on Friday, they'll be back on Saturday. Or you can get on your knees and say, make me a conqueror. Give me the strength so when it comes again, I'm stronger. The devil and the demons of damnation got together and they laid out a plan just to get you. That's why you see stuff happening with one guy, but it ain't happening with the other. Something happening with your brother, but it ain't happening to you. Well, you need to understand, everything that comes after you was purposely, with intent, authorized and orchestrated by God so that God could do some stuff in you and let you know ain't nobody greater than God. Don't let the devil fool you. Enemies come upon you to eat up your flesh. 1,000 fall by your side, 10,000 by your right side. But if you hold on, don't let the devil fool you and voodoo you and hoodoo you. God said, lo, I'm with you always. But he said, hold on. You stop holding on, you gonna fall. God will zap you of your strength, take your loved one, take your child, take your job, because God wants to know, what are you really dependent on? If I take your money, do you know I can give you money? If I take a loved one, do you know I'll stick closer than a brother or sister? If I take your job, do you know I got another job for you? If I break you down, don't you know I can pick you up? Who are you trusting in? And the good thing about Job, he kept praying. You know, some of us, when things get rough, we stop praying, we stop going to church, we stop giving, we just stop. Not right now, honey, I'm trying to get it together. You can't get it together. And that's the first thing the devil wants to know. What will you put on hold when I put you in a hole? Ooh-wee. Now just ask Lord for mercy, because some of them people giving you hell, you ain't going to be praying for them too quick, too often. But that's it. Did you hear what I said, Sister One? The very people, quit running from them rascals. Pray for them. Them people giving you hell, pray for them. Them people causing problems. Now that's kind of tough because your relationship with God. But when God breaks you down, when God takes all your excuses away, when God shuts every door, you say, Lord, what does it take to get out of here? He said, pray for him. God will open a door and give you more than what you had. God will open a door and you won't have to sweat as much as you did before. God will open a door and make room for you. God will make you the head and not the tail. God will make you first and not last. God will make you lend and not borrow. But you've got to trust in him and let him know there is nothing too hard. I'll give you everything I got.
To request this full message, visit our website at smbctgm.com or give us a call at 855-254-0847.